Oh, dude, I was running. My left toe clipped, so I tweaked this ankle. It went out, and I just yard sailed forward. Like the incline was like this. Dude, I almost landed on the guy in front of me.
Truth be told, man, I was looking for something. I wasn't sure what I was looking for. It took me years to stumble into running. I need an outlet. As a guy, the way I work as this person that I am, I always want to strive for something. I want something more. I need a goal set. Ironically, somebody mentioned that they didn't think I could do it. You're too big, you're too heavy, you're too strong, you're too slow. And man, it lit a fire, but what I didn't understand was running was gonna help me through finding sobriety. It helped me kind of touch roots to who I am, where I'm from. It made me a better friend. I was more present. I was calm throughout the day when I started running. So that's how I stumbled into running. About 2 years now, and it just became the outlet that I didn't know I needed. Running got serious for me when I found friends to run with. The run group I run with, man, they weren't people I knew 2 years ago. They came out of the woodworks. They were obviously their own community long before Zack Carey became a part of their community, but they took me in with open arms, and they offered me training programs. They offered me advice, tips, what shoes to wear, where to go, showing me trails. And they offered it with no desire or request for anything back, and it was pretty special, man. And that's when I was really, I don't know, I just had to start taking it. It just hit me, you know. I wanted to start taking it serious because they took me serious.
Talk a little more about Zion 100. Why are you running this?
Zion wasn't my dream, man. It was Zion was Matt's dream. It was the weekend I was running Sinister 7 in July 9th to be exact. He and his two closest buddies, they were off hiking. We talked about it, I'm sure. The three of them probably had this Mount Temple plan for a long time, highest hikeable Banff mountain. It's a dangerous mountain, and it takes a couple people every year, if I'm not mistaken, by the statistics. And so we were talking about it the week before, looking at the old trails, and he's like, man, well, you're going, and the boys and I are going to go down and do this. We're going to camp, obviously. And he took that mountain on the day that I started the Sin 7 race. I remember shooting him a text. I just finished my first leg. I allotted him, and I kind of set it a plan. I was telling him, 5 hours and 5 minutes was my goal for this leg of the relay, and I think I did it in 3:42. And I sent him a text, and I was like, "Yo, we were so much further ahead. Like I was so prepared." And the message it didn't deliver, and I thought that was weird. But you're with a team, you're in the moment, you're rallying through. And next thing I know, one of my teammates got hurt, and so like, hey Z, you're gonna have to step in and do the last leg. Heading out of town, I sent him another message. Hey bro, I'm just running one more leg, gonna total just over 50K for the first time. Like, hope the hike went well. And the hike didn't go well for him. I don't know the details. I'm grateful I wasn't there because I can't imagine how hard that must have been for the people that were, but my understanding is I think it was a snow bluff, and just the ground gave out. He ended up having an accident where it took him 3,300 feet to a fall. I crossed the finish line at Sin 7, and unknown to me at the time, my team already knew about it. AJ was there, and she told them she got a phone call saying that there was an accident, and and my life was gonna change real quick. But they were so cool. They talked amongst themselves, my 3 teammates and her. They let me celebrate the win first, take photos of the team. I didn't know what was going on, and then properly pulled me aside after, and on a one-on-one conversation, broke the news to me. I think I can finish running. It was 2:30 in the morning. I just felt like a bad dream, man. I remember waking up at 4:30, and I was like in the back of the SUV, and I'm like at a campsite, and I just remember rolling over, and I'm like, tell me it didn't happen, and tell me it didn't happen. That was the reality, and I think at 4:30 in the morning, maybe 5, started packing up the campsite. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. I was due to fly to his hotel that Monday, and so I packed up Sunday morning, called, canceled everything. Life changed real quick, man. Mountains are rewarding. Mountains are dangerous. They ground you, and sometimes they get the best of you. Yeah, the desire to do Zion wasn't mine, it was his. Obviously, it is nothing but mine now, but I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I'm doing this for 2. I'm doing this for him and I.